I'm not ready, actually.
Okay, what do we end at? Factoring. Well, so
remember.
far for you folks at home, I gave them the homework answers. You don't get that, sorry. When you turn in your homework, then I can show you the answers. And then if you have questions, you can ask them. You don't get it on the video, because then you can just watch the video and copy down your homework. We did leading coefficient of 1, right? Yeah. So now we're doing second degree trinomials with leading coefficient of 2 or more. Or fractions.
These are alright.
Anything, I should just say anything but 1, because even if it's negative, you do this. So that's not true.
But usually if it's negative, I tend to move it to the other side.
Anything but, I usually, if it's negative, well sometimes there is no other side if you just factor in an expression.
Well, I'm to this 0.5.
Factor out a negative 1 first, and then do that. If it's 1/2, that could happen. I think Stanberry showed you guys the cherry tree method.
Yes.
Not very good.
It was a
If
pretty.
you like it, you can use it, but I just like to guess and check pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I like to do.
So like, we're just going to do a bunch of examples. I can show you the cherry. You multiply the back 2, and then take your answer, find 2 numbers that multiply to the back, that add to the middle, and then rewrite this with an expanded middle term, and then do grouping, which I haven't showed you grouping yet. So.
Oh, we already know our.
Well, you should know. I mean, grouping it's on there. Here's how I learned before all these cherry trees existed. You just go, you know it's going to be like this. What multiplies to 2x squared? There's only
2x and x.
2x and x, that's the only option. Multiplies to 15 or 1 and 15 and 3 and 5, right? Now I trust you guys are decent at mental math.
Yeah.
You know you need to add to 1, right? But you have to put a 1 here and a 15 here. So you multiply this one by 2 and leave this one the same,
That one's
and
fine.
you need a
That
1.
was 5, the other one's 3.
5 here and 3 here?
No.
That'd be 10 and 3,
No,
right?
other way.
Can you do that in your head quickly?
Yeah. Other
Just
way.
like if I put a 5, that's 10 and 3. No, but if I put a 3 and a 5, that's 6 and 5. Boom. Now I got the numbers correct. Do the signs last. I need a positive 1, so that's 6. Positive 6 minus 5 is positive 1. That's how I learned to do it.
Okay.
Just kind of.
That's the easiest way. What? Okay. Yeah.
So I know that was really fast, but
No, that's weird. You have to do
ooh, that one's easy. That one's easy because there's only one option for the front and there's only one option for the back. It's going to be 2x and x and it's going to be 3 and 1. You just got to figure out which order to put them in and which signs to put in front of them. Try it. Get 15 seconds.
So you go to
2x and x.
and
So basically, on the very last number, like number 1, negative 15, you see what the factors are for that number? So like,
Yeah. It's like here I know it's 1 and 3.
1 and
That's
3.
my only option.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a 1 and a 3.
okay.
You could write it in pencil if you want and then erase, put like 1 and 3, be like, well that's times 2, so 2
Yeah.
and 3. Ooh, does that make 5?
No.
Ooh, this one's good. This one's tricky. Because either way, it appears it works.
yeah.
No, it doesn't.
It appears it works either way. I need a pencil. Because if you put a 1 here and a 3 there, well 2 times 1 is 2, 3 times x is 3x. Can I make 5 out of 2 and 3?
Yes.
Yeah. Positive, positive. Oh, but that doesn't work because this has to be negative, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so I know. I'll just make them both negative. No, because then that's negative.
So you have to make an
You said
x
both
negative.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you said both negative, so it'd still be a positive.
Negative and a negative. Negative, negative. That's -5 in the middle. And that's +3 at the end. So that
So
doesn't
maybe
work.
you should be +3 -1.
So maybe you should switch the
Minus
one.
It's be
What I
plus
mean
three.
by this one works both ways. A lot of times that doesn't happen. If I put a 3 here and a 1 here, I get a 6x and a 1x. Can I make a 5 out of those?
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh, +6 minus 1. So that's where the 6 comes from. That'll be positive, the 1 negative. Now I get -3 also, so that is actually the answer.
Snap.
I'm feeling the guess that if you enjoy cherry tree, you can use it. But I feel like this
What?
is
I don't even know what the
fast.
cherry tree is.
Same.
Well, then you don't need to, Henry. I feel like you'll be a good mental, just a mental math guy.
Yeah, I wasn't here when he talked about it.
Same.
Here, I'll show you a more complicated one mentally.
Thank you. Challenge my
Did you
brain.
just pull this from your head?
Huh? No. Actually, wait. This isn't complicated.
No, it's not.
It is if you don't do the first step first, it's complicated.
Yeah. Facts.
But you can put 8, 2.
Because you can do 8 and 2, or 4 and 4, or 1 and 16. Oh, no.
Factor, greatest common factor.
Or yeah, you could remember that you should always do greatest common factor first. And so that'd be a 4, and then you get 4x squared plus 10x. Oh no, there's bigger than 4. It's 8.
Yeah.
2x squared plus 5x minus 3,
Same thing as the top.
and then it's the same thing as that one.
Did you even plan that?
You don't let me try to solve it, you know.
I planned that.
You try to let me solve it, but no. No.
And then,
Okay, well, I'll show you a hard one.
and then the
I
bottom.
don't have any
two
hard
and
ones up here. Let me make one up.
Not hard, he says. Okay. Wait, you just have this one, no?
I know.
That's
I'm
what
writing
you
the
just
answer.
said.
What?
When you take out 8, then would you multiply your answer by 8? You know, you did
Yeah.
next.
Yeah, you'd have 8, 2x minus 1 times x plus 2.
You just leave the 8 out.
That'd be, no,
No.
That would be.
We're not getting an answer, we're factoring.
you're factoring. You're going,
We're not solving, we're breaking it down.
Number 8.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
You're waiting, Tanner.
well, I was about to raise the factored version. There we go. Now we're talking. Check this out. So like this. Think what multiplies to 12?
4,
12, 2, 6,
4 and 3.
3, 4. What multiplies to 20?
2 and 10. 1 and 20.
5 and 4.
I would just work from low to high. 2 and 10 and 4 and 5. That's it, right? Alright. So now you just kind of guess and check. You pick one of these you're feeling.
Yep.
And then see if any of those work. And if you could do this quickly. This isn't like people are like, oh, that's so hard, that's so long. Not really. Like, it's rarely ever 1 in 12. I don't think that's it. I don't know. Someone pick one.
3 and 4.
3 and 4.
3 and 4. 3 and 4. So then I just go over here and I go, well, 60 and 4 don't make 31, do they? Nor is it 60? Because I multiplied that one by 2 or 3. If I put 20 and 1, that's 60 and 4. Nope. If I switch them, 80 and 3 isn't going to get 31 either, is it? Okay, let's try 2 and 10. 2 and 10. 30 and 8. Nope. That would be 38 or 22. Right? You can add or subtract them. So let's switch them. 10 and 2. That'd be 6 and 40. Nope. Can't get 31 out of 6 and 40.
Looks like it's 4 and 5.
Looks like a 4 and a 5 maybe. Or it's 2 and 6.
Yeah.
4 and 5. 15 and 16.
31.
Woo! Boom. There it is. All positives.
That's positive.
That's awesome.
Oh, we could have eliminated some of those, by the way. like when you have the 3x and the 4x, and then you've got 4 and 5, I guarantee you, you don't put a 4 there. You know how I know that? Because then those have a 2 in common, or a 4 in common actually, and I would be able to pull a 4 out front, and if that is possible, it would have happened right at the beginning.
Oh, true.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like on this one, if we could have just straight up factored that without pulling the 8 out first, and we would have got something like 16x minus 8 times x plus 3. Hey, those have an 8 in common, because if I multiply those together, I get that. So, if there's nothing in common at the beginning, they're not going to have it in common at the end. So, if you know there's nothing, if you check greatest common factor first and there's nothing, you know that in each factor you're not going to have a 4 and a 4, or, you know,
Simple math.
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
simple math. Let's try another. Kick it up a notch here.
Another one?
Well,
Another
there's 2
one.
more notches.
Another one.
We're going to do 3 more problems.
I'm gonna watch this video just to
Let's go. This
I'm
one's easy.
watching that and right half of this.
General Scotland.
Then we'll go medium. And we'll go medium slash hard. Oh yeah. You want a minute to try 'em?
Just 1 minute?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pause our video here. Okay, 5. Whenever you see the x squared, xy, y squared, or anything squared, and then multiply, all you gotta do, make sure you got an x and a y. X and a y. Okay? And then, well, 3, the only option is 3 and 1, right?
Yep.
So now 8, you got 2 and 4, 1 and 8. I
I
believe
just saw
it's 2 and 4, right? It's 12 and 2. Yeah. So you want a 4 there and a 2 there. That way you get 12 and 2. Negative 12 plus 2. There you go.
Did you start the video?
These are the exact same coefficients and the negative 8. But all that's different is this. Remember what happens if that is the square of that?
No.
It's just regular factoring.
Oh.
It's going to be 3x plus 2 times x minus 4, because it's the exact same, right? But what do I need with those x's?
I need,
1/4.
Yeah, fourth.
I was right.
So then x to the 4th times x to the 4th, add them.
Oh,
A 4th plus a 4th is a half. And then you'd have minus 12x to the 1/4 plus 2x to the 1/4, so you get negative 10x to the 1/4.
Yes.
I think
That's going to be huge later when we get to the hard ones.
I think I got number 7 wrong, but oh well.
This one, well, obviously they're in the wrong order. And actually, you don't have to, no, you don't have to reorder them.
I did it.
I did.
I would do negative 1 times x to the 2n plus 2x to the n minus 63.
Can't you take out an N?
No,
Nah, 63 doesn't have
63 doesn't have anything.
Is it x to the n minus 9?
But look at it, again, same idea as this one. This is the square of this. If I take this and square it, I get this. So it's just regular old factoring. I'm going to have x to the n times x to the n. That gives me x to the 2n. My middle term will have an x to the n in it, and my back one will just... So it's just multiplied, and really this is like coefficient of 1. Well, multiplies to negative 63 and adds positive 2. 7 and 9.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Positive 9 minus 7. There it is.
Oh, bummer.
You put it the other way.
Yeah.
Negative plus
No, you do not want to sign in.
And actually, you could straight up just factor this without pulling the negative. You just go, same idea,
Oh.
except it's minus x to the n, minus x to the n. Oh, no, that doesn't
No, it's positive.
One has to be positive. One has to be
Yes.
negative.
Come on, Sam, right.
And then it, yeah, you gotta, it's tricky.
That's what I did.
Oh, the 9's a negative with the negative one.
I just put,
The negative
You
one.
could do it either way. You could do -9, +7. Nope, that would be
That's
negative
only-
63.
exactly.
Yeah,
But they both have to be positive. Well,
Oh yeah, they would both.
Yeah.
be positive.
yeah, so I was right. Dingers. Mission
No, this is wrong.
accomplished. What?
The 7 has to go with that one. 7 minus x to the n,
Wait, why?
and then 9.
Because
plus
if you do
x.
the 9.
You want the greater
Yeah, because if you do that, that'd be positive plus 9
Yeah,
minus
yeah,
7.
yeah, that's what I had.
So that would be it.
That's what I had, yeah.
But you
But
want
these are the same thing. If I pull a -1 out of
Yeah, if you pull a -1 out, you'll get that.
And it doesn't have to be the 9 first, does it? I put x,
Yeah.
negative x to the n plus 7.
Yeah.
and that's fine.
Alright.
It starts with a negative.
Riley, chill. No, if you have the 9 right there, and you have the 7 on the other side, you're gonna have 9xn
Minus 7.
7xn,
Which is
and you're gonna
positive
have
2.
'Cause this is thrilling. Why is that stuck in my head?
Difference of 2 squares. You got it down.
Clayton, get up.
You know, difference of 2 squares. This should be like the easiest one. Right?
This is very easy, I love
Did we
it.
do this one already?
No,
I don't know.
x squared minus 9. You know how to factor it.
X plus.
Whenever you see a square, hence the name. Difference. It has to be subtraction. 2 squares. Each term has to be something squared. That's x squared. That's 3 squared. So then we just
So it's-
go x plus 3, x minus 3.
Done.
Done. Sum of 2 squares is not factorable.
Yeah.
Right. Can you do these? 25 x squared minus 81. Basically, you just do the square root of each one. Throw one with a plus sign in
5x
between them,
plus
one with
9,
minus.
5x minus
That's
Can
it.
you let them like figure it out?
Why then? Are you telling me I don't know how to check it or not?
You want me to beat him?
Beat him up.
Alright, just 5x plus 9. 5x minus 9. Okay, let's go a little harder. 3 more.
You know, you really need to stop doing it like that, because then you can't break it down. Just saying, I mean, you do you boo-boo. You say you do you boo-boo? You did. Yeah, boo-boo. Let's go get the booty buzzers. Okay, yeah, I don't want to do 3, you got me there, okay. Oh, my head hurts now.
Nah.
What was that, 9 and 6? 8 and 6?
Oh, it's
8 and 6 is 42, I believe.
12's not a square.
No. That's 48, yeah.
Clearly. That's probably pins I'd like to file up and play.
What's that?
12's not a square.
Well, that's true, Clayton, but what's the first step in factoring?
Greatest common factor.
Greatest common factor.
They
Hey,
call it
they have
12 and a y.
They have a 12 in common,
And they have a y in common.
and they have a 1 in common.
We call it 12y.
Playing, we're all done with that one.
What's 4x squared minus 1?
Wait, just 12y and then 48x.
You can try those for homework.
Yeah, let's know what one said.
Wait, so subtracting 3, then it's just up to
Wait, this is our homework?
48x.
Wait, that's
That's
our
gonna be
homework?
left with 4x squared minus 1,
Yeah.
which is different.
Yeah, you can maybe later.
Hey, get out of the video.
Not even. You want?
Are you done?
There, that'll be your homework problems.